Hello and welcome to episode 51 of What If Civilization Started Over. Let's get into it. We've got something to deal with today, aka the peace treaty for World War II. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Look at the entire Americas. That's all rebellion forces. Same thing with all of Africa and Western Australia and Arabia. Yeah, they're everywhere. Let's just start. So we're actually going to be starting in the Red Country. And if we look at the Red Country got split. So, let's see how this thing is going to be divided between the Chinese, the blue team, and the green team. And this is how it's going to be divided. So the blue team will get this territory, the green team will get this territory, and the Chinese will get this territory. And as for this, and this, I'll update that at the end. So we're going to be focusing now on the East Asian front, where the Diamond Alliance and the Right Triangle Alliance were both fighting each other, and the communists were on the side of the fascists. And this is what the front lines looked like at the end of the war. So, let's see how, what? That's not supposed to happen. We are going to divide, this area thing here. Let's see that peace treaty. And this is the peace treaty of East Asia. Let's look at it. So the yellow team is going to be gaining look. So the Chinese will get this land from the yellow team. And with some range on borders, the yellow team will get this from China. The red team, since they're on the fascist side, they will get this. But these two countries here, they are divided. The blue team will get this land. The Chinese will get this and this. This country will get this and that. And the yellow country will get this. We can remove the capitals. And that is the East Asian Peace Treaty of this war. Now it's time to go to this eastern area of Iran. Because, if we look at this, yeah, that's interesting. We're going to be looking at what some countries get from Iran. Let's look at that. So, this is what other countries will be getting from Iran in the peace treaty, specifically in the fascist front. So Iran will be, the purple team will get this, the orange country will get this, the blue country will get this, the green country will get this. This purple country here will actually take all this land, which the blue team is okay from. The blue team will get that, and yeah. This is the land taken by other countries from Iran, and it'll make the front what the Iran look like this. Now it's time for the division of mainland Iran. And this is interesting. So yeah. Actually, let's go to Arabia and see what other countries get from Iran. Which is actually nothing because all of this. Yeah. So let's look at the division of Iran. And this is definitely something. This is what the division of a lot of the territories look like, just not this Arabian territory. Just not the Arabian territory here, or core Iran. We'll do that second. Firstly, this is what the fascist rebellion will get out of this war. And also the communist rebellion will actually be here, and it will look something like this. Now let's look at some other countries. Firstly, we'll have a new country here. We'll also have a new country here, another one 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 here, and another one here. Yeah, we're going to do the Arabian area soon. But now let's look at the division of the core territory of Iran. And this is the division. So firstly, there's a big blue country here. Next is a green country, a goldish country, and an orange country. How about this area in the center? There is a reason why it's surrounded by the color of the yellow team. If we can see, this thing kind of got nuked. So this thing is going under occupation of the yellow country. Yeah. Now it's time to do capitals. Oh wait, how about this area? Before we do capitals of all these countries, let's divide the rest of the Star Alliance, which includes this country here, Caspia, and the yellow country, and the remainder Arabian countries of Iran. Let's look at that. If we start in the Caucasian Caspian country, the Russians get this, the blue country gets this, and this becomes a new governmented country. And this is what the rest will look like. Oh wait, I forgot about this. Now this is what the rest will look like. So this new country will get this land. We will look... A new orange country will be getting this land. And a big country will be formed out of these lands from other countries and these three combined. A bright blue orange country will be made here, a purple one here, and the rest of this will become its own country. Oh wait, and the rest of this will be on its own. So that was the division of Iran, and a pretty big chunk of Arabia. Now let's look at where these capitals are going to go. So if we take this, actually, this blue country's capital will be where the Yemenis capital was. This will be the capital of this. This capitals thing is here. This one here. Also here. Also here. 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 When we get to the rest, here. 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 No. Here. 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 Also here. 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 Here and here. So these are the capitals of all of Iran, and now Iran is divided, and the Wixel world looks like this. I'll update this thing at the end. Now it's time to continue with the Arabian stuff going on in Israel, the Israeli country, because yeah, that happens. Okay, now let's look at the division of the rest of this. So these Turkish areas and this whole Israeli area. So basically the rest of the Middle East. Let's look at that. And this is what the rest of this division looks like. Firstly, we have a new Egyptian country popping up here. And also a new Sinai Peninsula country popping up here. If we go to Turkey, all of these countries will unite to form one Turkish republic here. Russia, if I can get the color, will get these lands. This country here will get all of these lands, which is a lot. There's going to be a new lime yellow country formed here that looks like this, and a new purple country formed here. This country will be getting this land, this country will be getting this land, and this country will be getting this land. And if I can find the color, there's a new country here. So, yeah. Now we can do capitals. Firstly, we'll erase the capitals that aren't needed. And then add the new ones, which, if I can get the right size, will be here, 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 yeah, there, here, and also here. So this is the new map of the Arabian Peninsula. Now it's time to look at Europe because, yeah, this is chaos. Oh, I forgot about you. Let's just say, they surrendered after that, the nuclear strike. But if we know anything, yeah, this is a lot. Firstly, we are going to start with the British Isles. let's see the peace treaty of the British Isles. And this is the peace treaty of the British Isles. So the red team will be getting this land. A new lime country will be getting this land. A purple country will be getting this land. And a new Scottish country will be getting this land. And also Ireland, the OG Irish country, is back on the map. Yeah. Actually, before I put capitals, let's just do the peace treaty before I do the capitals. Now we are going to look at France. So, yeah, this area. Let's look at that peace treaty. And this, the reason I said that is because I realized I put it on the wrong layout. So the red team will be getting this land, and the Mediterranean Union will be getting these lands. And also a deal is made where the Mediterranean Union also gets this land. Yeah, and France looks like this. Yeah. Now, let's look at Iberia. The main Iberian Peninsula part here. Let's see the division of Iberia. And this is the division of Iberia. So the Mediterranean Union will get this land and this land. This country comes back, this other country comes back, and this other country comes back. And a new blue country is formed here. And this makes Iberia just this tiny little thing here. And for this, if I redraw the borders a little bit, the red team will be occupying this area of Iberia. That is the Iberian Peace Treaty. Now let's look at Rome and the blue team. Let's look first the blue team and the red team. Let's look at that. And this is what that looks like. The deal that made the red team help the Russians made this Germanic country come here and this Austrian country come here. Not that big, but like this. And also the blue country will look like this now. Yeah. And the blue team, let's see what land they get. And the blue team will get this, and also the Russians will get this. Now let's look at the division of Rome and Bulgaria. Starting with the division of Rome, the Mediterranean Union will get this and this. A new blue country, not that big. New blue country will become like to the world and look like this. Sardinia is independent. Sicily is now independent. Albania is independent. We're actually going to give them a darker blue. Sicily will be getting these lands. A new country will pop up here. A yellow country will be here. Also, the Austrian country will look like this. And now, yeah. Also, magenta country is back and a new country is here. And also, new country here. And this is what Rome looks like. And the rest of this will just be the remainder of Rome. Now let's look at the division of Bulgaria. And this is the division. So a new Greek country will pop up and it'll look something like this. A new blue country will pop up looking like this. A goldish one here and a yellow one here. That is the division of Europe. And now let's look at these capitals because if I can get the right size, let's just look at the capitals. Firstly, starting in the British Isles. Wait, am I? What? Why is this being so laggy? What? The Irish country will be here. Capital there. Capital there. Capital there. Capital there. Not there. There. If I can scroll down, that's already in the good place. And this is also here for the Mediterranean Union. Capital there, 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 and there. We go to here, 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 there, there, there. If I can get there, there. Also here, 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 here. And if I can scroll down here, here, and there, and there. And that is the division of Europe. Now it's time to focus on these colonies. Do you know why? Every single colony of the Europeans gets released. Now, all these gray colors, these are released colonies that I will work on in the next episode. And, makes sense. There's a lot of rebellions here. I don't have time in this episode to draw the entire New World and, all of Africa. So let's do the ideology layer now. If we know, we can delete this ideology and these ideologies here, because a lot of them are gone because there's a lot of missing countries here. Firstly, let's just remove all the ideologies that are gone, like this. Which is, a lot of ideologies, including this one, none of the Indian ones, and these two. So now we have the ideologies sort of fixed, and now I will move this circle here, like this, and now it's time to add the new ideologies. There will be the fascist country, the fascist rebellion here is, going to be fascist, and also the communist rebellion is going to be communist. And for the rest of these, a majority of, let me get the right shape, like this. As for the rest of these, it's going to be slightly different, or at least the majority of the rest of these, because if I can find room, let's just put it here. There's a new ideology being added to the map. Let me get the size thing correct. And now we have wait, is that correct? Flawed democracy. Yeah, flawed democracy is on the map of ideologies. And which countries, you may ask, may be just flawed democracies? A majority of these countries. Let me remove that economic circle. Let me just show you. Yeah, that's a lot of flawed democracies. But there is one exception to this rule that every new country has to be a flawed democracy, and that's the Mediterranean Union being a monarchy of the royal blood of the yellow team and the blue team. That's the... Oh, I forgot about you, tiny country here. You're also flawed democracy. Now, let's take a look at the alliance layer, because, lots of stuff is changing. First of all, Star Alliance, you're gone. Completely. Yeah, Circle Alliance is also gone. And also, Up Arrow Alliance. Yeah, this is going to be pretty simple. All the Up Arrow Alliance and Triangle Alliances are both completely banned from existing, and all these alliances here are just gone. Yeah, that's good-ish. Also, okay, European alliances are basically gone. Even, not you, but these countries, like this, and some of these other countries here also aren't in the alliance anymore. But there is also, if we take a look at this country here, make sure I have it filled, the blue country is going to stay in the Square Alliance, and the red country is going to officially join the Square Alliance. And that is the peace treaty of World War II. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. See you in the next episode. Bye.